Hi guys, my name's Tracy and I'll be taking you through an exercise program today that is safe for postnatal women or any women that have got any pelvic floor issues. So first of all, we're going to learn how to activate our pelvic floor and our transverse abdominals, which are our deep core muscles. So down on our backs. What we're going to do is draw up our pelvic floor. We're going to learn how to do that first and then activate our TA. So, knees hip width apart, neck, spine, neutral, nice and relaxed, shoulders down, not shrugged up, hands nice and relaxed, jaw nice and relaxed. And we're just going to sit here and just take 10 natural breaths in and out. Just with your own timing. We want to focus on expanding our tummy and our rib cage. We don't want to be breathing up here. So let our tummy rise and down. Okay. Our diaphragm and our pelvic floor work together like a can, okay? So as we inhale, they go down. As we exhale, they lift. So we're going to lift our pelvic floor on our exhale, okay? So back down on the floor. We're going to take a natural breath in. As we exhale, we're going to draw up our pelvic floor, hold, release. Natural breath in, exhale, draw pelvic floor. Let's go through and do 10 of those, just in your own time. Inhale, exhale, draw pelvic floor. Hold and release. Good. Once you've done 10 of those, we're now going to add in our TA or our transverse abdominals. So we want to put our fingers on the inside of our hip bones. So find your hip bones, fingers on the inside there. And what we're going to do is try and bring our two hip bones together. All right, you should feel a little tension under your fingers here. That's our TA activating. Our six-pack muscles, which are up here, and our obliques, which are on our sides, we want them to stay nice and soft. So no tension through here, just down here. So natural breath in, exhale, draw pelvic floor, bring those hip bones in. Let's go through 10 of those. Now, you may just want to do your TA, not your pelvic floor, that's fine. Some people need to do their pelvic floor to activate their TA because the two muscles work together, but not everyone does. We're all different. So inhale, exhale, pelvic floor, TA, hold, and release. Go through 10 times. This can be quite tricky and it is something that you'll need to keep practicing, all right? So don't be too disappointed if you can't get it today. Just keep practicing. The more you practice, the better you'll get at it. Okay, so another little tip. We never want to sit up like this. I'm always going to get you guys to roll to the side. Okay? Always rolling to the side. Just puts less pressure on our pelvic floor. So we're going to go through a little bit of a circuit today. I'll do it in time with you as well, so you don't really need to count. I'll count. I'm a pretty bad counter, but we'll see how we go. And we're wanting to focus on activating that TA as much as we can, okay? So back down on the ground, nice and gentle. That kind of goes side on. There we go. So what we're going to do first of all is we're just going to start off with a heel slide. We're going to do 10 of these per side. So activating our TA, bringing those hip bones in together. Now we want to hold that and slide one leg out, back in. 10 per side. If you need to stop, reset, activate that TA again, that's fine. That's 4, 5, 6. Nice and slow and controlled. Want to make sure our hips are staying nice and stable as well. Good, that's 10. 10 on the other leg, exactly the same. So reset, keeping that TA switched on. You might find that it lets go and you can't extend all the way out. That's fine. If you're just going to there, that's fine. Just stay within your range. If you can go the whole way, fantastic. Oh, I told you I'm a bad counter. I think that's 5. We'll go with 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. While we're here, we're now going to go into glute bridges. So from here, same thing, activating our TA, and we're just lifting hips up off the ground, squeezing our glutes, and back down. There's 3, 4, 7, 3 more, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we're starting off quite gentle today because I really want you to learn how to activate your transverse abdominals, okay? So as we go through the weeks of these videos, I'll increase the degree of difficulty, but for today, nice gentle introduction. Now we're going to go into some shoulder taps. So we need to come up onto all fours. We want our knees under our hips and our hands under our shoulders, all right? I'm going to extend out a little bit more, so I'm going to walk my hands forward and I'm still going to bring my shoulders over my hands, all right? From here, we've got 10 of these per side, so 20 altogether. We're going to activate that TA. Tap the opposite shoulder. 2, 3, 4. Making sure we don't have an arch through our back. So we don't want to be like this. We want to tuck that tailbone under. Keep breathing. This is nice, slow, and controlled. Doing really well. We're trying to avoid weight transfer. By that I mean we're trying to avoid rocking around like that. Nice and stable. Good. I think that was 20. All right. Upper back exercise we're going to do now. These are called cobras. I'm going to do them kneeling, but you can definitely do these standing. I'm just doing it kneeling because otherwise I'll chop my head off. Show you front on first. So palms face backwards, shoulders down and back, not shrugged up here. What we're going to do is rotate and squeeze our shoulder blades. Show you that side on. So palms face backwards, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Good work. Good. I think that's 10. All right. And now we're going to go down. Our last exercise is going to be our dead bugs. All right. Very similar to the heel slide, but adding in our arms. So back onto our backs. So same position, knees are hip width apart. This time we're going to have our hands come up, and what we're going to do is slide out and extend that opposite arm. Slide out, remembering to activate our TA as much as we can. This one could be quite challenging for some people. Good one to practice. We're doing 10 per side here. Doing really well. Remember to reset if you need to. All right, I think that's about 20. What we're going to do now, rolling over, just have a little bit of a stretch before we go into round 2. So we can do our cat-cow. So we're going to drop that back and then roll it out. Just a nice little stretch. I work out of a gym in Hallam, so if you have any questions or you'd like a more personalized approach to this, because everyone is different, just let me know. You can get in contact with me via our Facebook page. I'm happy to answer all your questions. Good. All right, we're going to go through one more round. So in your own time, you could do 2 or 3 of these, 2 or 3 rounds of this. Just pause the video as you need to, okay? But we're going to go through one more time. So we're back to our heel slides. 10 per leg. So remember, knees hip width apart, nice and relaxed, shoulders down, not shrugged up. Want to give yourself a neck. So from here, if you'd like to have a hand on your TA to see if you're activating it, that is perfectly fine. And we're just going to extend one leg out for 10. You might also find that one side feels easier to activate than the other. That's fine. Something to work on. But having your hands here and actually feeling is a great way to know what your body is doing. Okay, there we go. 10 on the other side, so exactly the same. Nice and slow and controlled. Keep breathing. We always want to exhale with effort as well. It's one of my favorite sayings. Exhale with effort. And that means you want to exhale at the hardest part of the exercise. For example, in a squat, that would be standing back up. In a push-up, it would be pressing up. That's the hardest part of that exercise. Good. All right, we're now into our glute bridges. So legs stay in the same position. Hands can go either on the ground or one on the ground, one on your TA. And we're going to lift our hips up, squeezing our glutes. Don't need to rush through this. Take your time. Focus on that activation. Focus on your breathing. Okay. Remember what I said earlier? We're going to roll. So we're not just going to sit up. We're going to roll to the side. Excellent. That's how you should get out of bed too. Always rolling. All right. Shoulder tap time. So setting ourselves up. Starting off with our knees under our hips, our hands under our shoulders. From there, if you want to make it a little bit more challenging for yourself, walk your hands out, but then make sure you're bringing your shoulders back over your hands. So if you walk them out, you don't want to be staying like this. You want to make sure the shoulders come over. From here, we don't want to arch in our back there. So we want to tuck that tailbone under, okay? From here, we've got 20 shoulder taps. I am so terrible at counting when I'm talking. So, yeah, it's a skill that I have not mastered. So nice and slow and controlled here. We don't want to go through these super fast. Slow and controlled. Making sure our hips are nice and stable. Our head's in a nice neutral position with our spine. So we don't want our head up like this or bent right under. Nice neutral. Nice neutral spine, I should say. Good, well done guys. Remembering to breathe. Really focus on your breathing. So to make this exercise more challenging, we just extend out further and further until we're on our toes, okay? But for today, we're on our knees. Good, all right, that's about 20. Now we're going to go back to our dead bugs. So they were the ones with the opposite arm, opposite leg, all right? So down on the ground, nice and gently. Back to that same position we've been in, hands up, opposite arm, opposite leg. All right, the more advanced version of this is we're extending out and we have that arm and leg going, but our legs up off the ground. But for today, we're sliding. $10 per side here, so 20 altogether. Doing really well, guys. Stick with it. As I said, we're only doing 2 rounds here, but feel free to play this again and go through and do another couple of rounds, however much time you've got. Good. Once you're finished, rolling back over and sitting up. So that was our first introductory session on learning how to engage our transverse abdominals or our TA. I just kind of scraped the surface of the amount of information that I can cram into a 20-minute video. So Please hit me up if you would like more information. Otherwise, I will be posting up more videos and will increase them as we go along. All right, have a fabulous day. Thank you for joining me. Bye.